My name's Kotai, and this is my submission for my individual project for SIT 120 Introduction to Responsive Web Apps. The app I've made is called GameTracker. It is designed to allow the users to record gaming sessions and then save them to view later. It is targeted towards people who play games and are looking for ways to maximize time efficiency, or people just curious about how much time they spend in any given game. So we start in the History tab, which as you can see is empty. However, if we move over to the Tracker page, we will be able to change that. Here we can select a game from the list. However, if there's one that we want that hasn't been added yet, we can quickly add it from this box here. Then we can begin the timer, pausing it if we need to take a break, or reset it if we need to. Once we're happy with the session and a game has been selected, we can save the session, which will bring us back to History, where we can see it being added. Once we have some more games, we can now choose to sort by date added, game, or session length, as well as search and delete sessions. I have also implemented a rudimentary login function where you can register an account and log in. And in Contact, you'll be able to see all my plugs. My process of making this app has mainly been trial and error. I started with some UI/UX designs I'd made, and a list of features I wanted. I then slowly began creating the UI and implementing features bit by bit over the course of a couple weeks, fighting bugs as they appeared until I had finished the final product. Some key features that I'm happy with are the animations between components that you've seen. To achieve this, I needed to implement dynamic components rather than conditional rendering, which I was using prior. I've added measures to make sure that the user isn't submitting any null values using some simple if statements and triggers/watches to confirm there's enough components. I'm also pretty happy with the automatic sorting that's going on in the history component. I did this by running the array of sessions through a sorting function and a computed method that creates a duplicated sorted array. And that's what we see being displayed. Some major obstacles that I came across was that I had almost no experience in either HTML or Vue. However, I overcame this by using resources like W3 Schools as well as a documentation and guides on the Vue website. I also had trouble finding ways to implement certain features that I wanted. For example, I knew that I wanted multiple single file components, however I was having trouble moving data between them. But I eventually figured out how, using props and emitters and saving them to empty variables before manipulating them to avoid mutation errors. And that just about concludes my video presentation for my app. This task has helped me get a solid grasp of HTML and Vue, allowing me to get first-hand experience in app development as well as gaining a good understanding of both basic and complex conventions. Thanks for watching.